Yeah, I guess we're going for it. Hey friends, how's it going? I'm Boy. I'm playing more blueprints here. I figured out that the goof is like it's blueprints, like designing a building, but then like it's a play on words. It's a play on words. It's so clever. And I'm not gonna act like I'm particularly clever for figuring that out, especially because I think it's pretty much on the surface, but I'm also not gonna scold myself for being too dumb about it either, because the thing of it is I just wasn't really thinking about it much one way or another. So you know, we have that understanding now. We're starting day 3. I learned after ending the last episode, I didn't have a choice because I was schedule bound at the time. I had stuff that I had to go and do, so my hand was forced. It had to be what it was. But I learned that you can't stop in the middle of a day, so you best finish your day and then go for it. So I'm gonna try my best to end any given episode on a day. And oh, I forgot, I've got it with me here, so I can do this. I have a notebook, so I can start writing down and taking notes, so I can like actually be good at this game. And maybe that's something I ought to do in games in general. Like, can you imagine how well I would be understanding Elden Ring if I were doing that? Which I know we're on a bit of a pause from Elden Ring, but like the point is there are smart ways to do things, and I'm gonna attempt to be a smart boy and do exactly that. What happens if I just like leave? Am I allowed to do that? What's out here? Hold on a second. I didn't think about doing this. I haven't looked anything up. I have done nothing to try and look up or understand. Oh, they're gonna stop me from going through these places, but it's interactable, which is an interesting thing to me and makes me wonder about what else is going on here. I haven't looked anything up about this game. I haven't done any research to try and get ahead here. I'm going to try and play this. I like to, in a lot of ways, the first time I play a game, try to go in raw. I like to raw dog it on the first try. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, man. I bet you we could purchase a sledgehammer and the thing. I bet you we can use that in here. Okay, that's good to know. This is good to know. I'm figuring something out here. I feel like there's value to what I'm doing right now. I like to, the first time I ever play a game, I like to try and just do it naked, raw. I'm never gonna get anywhere if I keep making the same stupid joke every time. I like to go in without knowing what I'm getting into, without trying too hard to look things up. I think there's value to that, to enjoying a game. But that, oh, hey, it used up. I just looked up in the corner. It did use up a travel thing to come out here. So that's good to know. That's really good to know. But yeah, I like to try and do things on my own the first few tries, whether it's the first playthrough or just the first little while I'm playing through. But I'm also, as you probably all are quite aware of, oh, I bet you there's like a tool that I can use on these things. Private drive. Oh, we used up. This is another separate room. This counts as a room. We're on the private drive now. Oh, there's so much going on here. Oh! What am I observing? What did I find? What did I stumble upon here, man? Oh, this is probably my campsite. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth by your great-uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. Call it a day. Okay, so there's not... I thought I was about to get some interesting bits of intrigue there with like, oh, who's here with me? No, it's just me. It's just me. But I am going to explore the crap out of this area while we're here and while I have the chance to do it. Because why wouldn't I, you know? Why wouldn't I? Yeah, if I get stuck, I'm clearly not afraid to use a guide. Oh, we had the thing where it said the code was this thing, but it was in red, so that was a lie. But there's going to be a... Oh, hold on. Okay, see, these are the types of notes I should be taking. I'm in campsite. Uh, campsite. Campsite. 4-digit. Bow. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I'm borderline manic right now. I'm in a good mood right now. I took a don't no one tell my boss. No one tell my boss. You all know who my boss is. No one tell my boss. No one knows who my boss is. I hope they don't. Maybe they do. I don't know. Frankly, if I'm well known enough for word to get around like that, then hey, I've made it, and I probably don't need to worry too much about it anyway. I took a mental health day, and so part of that is I've just been sitting doing a lot of writing. Part of that is, oh, is this not? I'm not allowed to go here. Okay. Part of it is I've been sitting around writing. Part of it is I finished reading the book that I was reading, the 6th of the Dungeon Crawler Carl series, The Eye of the Bedlam Bride. Very good book, very good book. Not my favorite in the series, but a solid entry. Not my least favorite in the series as well. I'm excited to read the next one, if for no other reason, because it's got what I think is maybe one of the coolest titles of any book in general. This what was it? It was This Inevitable Ruin. Oh, I think that's such a cool title. But okay, hold on. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so the parlor is a good direction. The hallway is set up in a good direction. Let's do the hallway. I want to try and give ourselves as many options to move early on. Okay, so doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked, but that's a lie. We don't know that. But what I don't know about that is I don't know if that means that the opposite of it is true, or it's just a false statement. Sorry, I'm trying to drink a lot of water here. Like, that is to say, does that mean doors in the West Wing are less likely to be locked? Or does it mean doors in the East Wing are more likely to be locked? Like, how, like, is it an opposite, or in what degree is it opposite? But based on the way the puzzles have worked, and they've been pretty straightforward, I'm thinking it's probably not trying to be that much of a sneakerton on me. The nook to get a key would be cool. The breaker box, I have to imagine that getting the breaker box early would be nice. So we could get our like our get some stuff open there. Storeroom would be handy for those items, but I don't I don't know, man. It's tough to know, isn't it? Yeah, we're trying to get to the antechamber ultimately. My guess is that because there are other things outside of the building too, we're going to have to solve all of those like special mysteries in order to get to the antechamber. And because we already have 3 other pathways, I'm going to do the breaker box to have this try and unlock whatever other options we have. And like, I'm wondering too about if there are clues that I should be paying attention to with like these paintings and drawings and all that kind of stuff. I don't know to what degree. Okay, I want the keycard entry system off. I want oh, I forget, how do we shoot, I know there's a way to get, I know we need to get a blue. Hold on, I want the garage on. How do I forget how I end up with a blue. We get everything red. Oh, that didn't do it. What if we get everything green? Why can't I make everything purple? Oh, there we go. There it is. Okay, yeah. Like, I don't know to what end we try to make things purple. There we go. Okay, if it's surrounded by green, that gets us a blue, and if we do that, it gets us purple. 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 There we go. Like, I have to imagine that the purple is the important one to get, because it's the hardest one to wind up getting. So I'm going to stick with that. I'm sticking to it. But, yeah, like, I don't know if these are important. I don't know if these indicate anything. It's got me all paranoid. There's so many things that could mean something, and I don't know what they mean. All right, where's my thing? So bedroom. You get 2 items. The guest bedroom would be nice to have. I don't know if that only works once or if we can do it multiple times. But the bedroom gives us a pathway, but we can already go that direction anyway. I kind of want to get this and just get ourselves some more walking ability. Well, no, you know what? I'm going to get the items. Ooh. Ooh, what does the dice do? While drafting, you may use the dice to roll new floor plans. Ooh, nice. That's going to be sweet. I like that. Okay, all right, okay. Okay. Yeah, I took a mental health day today. It was just one of those days where I was feeling particularly exhausted. I'm gonna do it. I know I'm limiting my abilities to travel around, but I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna search around, see if we get any sort of good notes. Aha! Just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. Appreciate your new game in the village. Okay, yeah, we already have that clue. Is this something I can interact with? Yeah, it is. We should draw floor plans leading north more frequently. That's handy. I like that. Yeah, it was one of those days where just, everything I don't have a bad tragic life by any means. I'm very recognizant of that. But all of us are susceptible to burnout, and I try really hard to be aware of that in my life. I don't know what the stars do, but I don't have a gem, so I can't do that one anyway. Pantry can get me money. The Nook can get me a key. I think I want to do the pantry, and I want to go the money route this time. Is it the same thing? Yeah, it's the same thing every time. I want to go the money route this time, and try to use that as best I can. Those two will both well, that doesn't dead end me. It gives us one dead end. But we can achieve the same thing as the chapel without losing money. So I'm going to go with the corridor. The corridor. And look and see if I feel like corridors have the chance to have notes and everything for us. But yeah, like I try to be aware of, the risks of burnout. Oh yeah, my package has been delivered, but that dead ends us. Oh, is it going to be worth it? We're not too devoted to this run. But I don't know what the package is going to be. And if it's something that'll only help me with this run, if it's an item that I lose, then... Okay, I'm going to try and see if we can get ourselves... Because I know there's still the chance that we'll have other things. Or that we'll have another shot at the mailroom. Yeah, I'm going to use it. I'm going to do it. I know that's risky. We only have the one, but I want to see what's in it. Oh, we got a good key. The key to the secret garden. Nice. Wait, hold on. Can I get any more information of that? Finding it won't be easy. Okay, alright, okay. Okay, alright. Lady. Gotta lock it on. Just gotta moon lock it. I don't know if that means anything. I'm so curious to know if there are, like, clues about... Like, I don't think there are, because I think the drawing of things are largely... Greetings from Reddington. I don't know what that's for. That's gotta mean... Like, these have to mean something, but I don't know what, and I don't know how cryptic it's gonna be. I feel like it's been doing a good job of having the clues be kind of on the surface. Oh, shoot, I need a gem. Alright, well, this run's anyway, or done anyway. Yeah, this run is finished. We can't do anything else here. Alright, well, that's... Oh, wait, hold on. We can redraw. Oh, that was close. Alright, shoot. Okay, we can do this when we have coins. We can keep the run alive. I feel like that's critical, right? We have to keep the run alive. We have to keep it going. Did anyone leave any tiths? Any tithings still present here? I can pilfer any candles. Can I take anything? Body of Christ. Does it compel me? Does it? And if so, how does it compel me? Please answer me, Farmer Jesus. Answer me, Angel Wing Gladiator. Alright, well. Drawing room, where does that take us? That gives us a... we can't do that when we need a gem for it. We can get a spare room, or we can get a nook. So we can either get a key out of this, or we can try for better... I mean, this one's gonna dead end us anyway, so I feel like the spare room is just a waste of steps. I feel like the nook, even though it's gonna dead end us, is the way to go, because we can get a key, and that'll probably come in handy as long as we keep things going. Anyway, I keep getting distracted while I'm trying to talk about mental health days, and I'm trying to express to people that we shouldn't, like, and I say this because I'm such I'm so guilty of this at all times. Oh, the garage gets us 3. Or the East Wing hallway, that keeps the run alive. I feel like I have to prioritize keeping the run alive over everything, because you just don't know what else you're gonna find here. They declare absent. The West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. West Wing will be closed until further notice, while the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool. Likewise, any state you may draft should... Okay. Only have part of that note. Okay. I don't know necessarily what that means. West Wing Hall. Alright, well. Ooh. Hold on, wait, hold on. Is this one locked? Okay, they're all locked. I guess secret garden key. Yeah, like, let's do it. Let's just do it. Does that give us automatically into the secret garden? It does. I don't know if this was a smart move. It's the locket that was on her. It's the locket that was on her thing. Can I eat the oranges? Can I eat it? Boo. What about the apple? Boo. Okay, what does this do for us? Okay, so this is there's something related to the lady. Why is this brick different? I don't know. It's important to take mental health days, guys. And I'm so guilty of being the kind of person that feels guilty when I do take mental health days. Oh, here we go. I always feel so guilty about it. Like, I always feel like I'm not supposed to do this. And like, the thing is if you ask your boss, they would largely probably say you shouldn't do that. Spread fruit throughout the house. Nice. Rarity rare. The green room one time. Nice. Okay. If it had been removed from the drafting pool to avoid anyone unwanted accidentally stumbling upon it. This secluded garden, flanked by a variety of Moragi fruit trees, has served as a private retreat for at least 2 other generations of Sinclairs. Okay. Oh, I still have one of those. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, let's go in here. I like the smooth jazz style music that's happening. All right, so we've kept our thing alive, so I'm tempted to do this and get myself some items, because we have 2 other pathways now. Although this would get us a puzzle, which could get us a couple gems. We have to decide what all these things are worth. I think I'm gonna go for this. I'm gonna go for the puzzle. But it's so easy to fall into sort of that working world trap of like, don't use your time off. It's only meant to be for this, that, or the other thing on purpose, right? It's sick days are meant to be if you're deathly ill and don't come in. But you know, we live in such a situation. Oh, guys, hold on. Stop the presses. My phone just got. Oh man. Oh, this is the best text I've ever gotten. It's not from a number. It's from an email address. It's from Blake Matthew 3802. It says, hello, I'm a recruitment assistant at Indeed. My background and resume have been recommended by many online recruitment agencies, all of the 0 that I've signed up for. They would know. Therefore, we would like to offer an excellent remote online part-time job to help the App Store update data, increase app views and downloads, and provide You with free training. You said 8 million buzzwords in a sentence that doesn't even make sense. Flexible working hours. Whoa. Both part-time, full-time, available, working 60 to 90 minutes a day. That's it. 4 days a week and earning extra income on weekends. You can work anytime and anywhere according to your own schedule and earn $250 to $500 a day. Basic salary is $600 for every 3 days of work. Whoa, that's less than $250 to $500 a day. That doesn't math out. Paid annual leave, in addition to maternity leave, paternity leave, and other statutory holidays. Ordinary employees also enjoy 50 to 20 days of paid annual leave. Whoa, that's so many paid days. The company currently has 50 vacancies. If you want to join us, please send a text message to the number. I'm not repeating the number because this is just for me. For more information, EST, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. No, you must be at least 25 years old and responsible. That's a quantitative thing, being responsible. You guys, this is the best thing ever. No, this is clearly a spam. I'm reporting the junk, and the reason I'm reading this out loud is because maybe some poor schmuck who doesn't realize that this is all a scam is going to fall for these types of things. If it's too good to be true, it is. Because even if it's good enough to be true, it's probably too good to be true in this work. What were we just talking about? The working world doesn't care about you. It doesn't actually want to help you. So you have to help yourself. This box and the blue box are empty. All 3 boxes are empty. The black box contains gems. So at least one is true, at least one is false. 2 might be true, 2 might be false. So we have to figure out which of these work together. This box and the blue box are empty. The black box contains gems. All 3 boxes are empty. So this one contradicts those 2. Well, this one could agree with this one. This box and the blue box are empty. So these 2 could both be true if they're all empty. But we know this one's a lie because we know based on the rules of the game, one of them has stuff. So we know that's a lie. The black box contains gems. This one cannot be... they can't both be true. So this one could still be true. This box and the blue box are empty. So this one could be true, but it can't be true with this one because while those both work together, if both are true, it indicates that, wait, hold on, wait, I'm confusing myself. If that one and this one are both true, they both agree that all the boxes are empty, and that's not true. So one of these is false. The black box contains the gems. I'm tempted to think that this is the true one, though. I'm tempted to think that this one is true and this one is true, and that one's the lie. That's what I'm thinking here. Because, like I say, if these 2 are true, or if this one's true at all, then then the game is null and it doesn't work. Whereas if these ones, because the other thing about it too is if this one's true, then it doesn't matter which one we use the key. We're not out for anything. So this one has to be a lie, which then means that black box contains the gems, and this box and the blue box are empty. So if that's the case, like I say, if this one's true and this one's false, if that one's also, so those are both lies, then we're back to, again, a null game. So I'm going to open up the black box. I think that's the one with the key, with the rewards in it. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Yeah, no, that recruitment thing, that's good. That's good. It's for public awareness. We all need to be aware. There's scammers out there. They're bad people. They're bad hombres, as our president would say. Ooh, the den. We get 1 and we get 3 pathways. Where are we right now? That gives, that would be good. That gives us a lot of functional pathways to work with. Although it's tempting to do this one. It requires a gem. It's tempting to do this one because we have so many pathways, but I don't know. It feels like any chance you get to extend the run and have yourself get multiple pathways to do that is the move. Because so far, when it comes to having items and or footsteps, it seems like the game does a pretty good job of taking care of us, right? So I'm going to try and beeline north and see what we can do with this. Security, we need a gem for that, but that's good. This could be a good time to sacrifice. Hold on, if we put the security in there, kind of gets us a redundant thing, but this could be a good chance to get our package, but maybe I ought to take this when I get, I think I'm going to do that. Take it when I get the chance. Prioritize that. We know the security room is a handy room to have because we can go in here, right? We can check all of our stuff here. Press enter. View state inventory. There are 3 fruit around that we can collect as we go. Main menu. Keycard system. Security doors within. Keycard system settings. Set security level. I want low. Change offline mode. Yeah, I want unlocked. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Determines the default setting, the security doors will be set to if power is lost. Yeah, that's what we want. Because then we turned off the power to the security room, so that sets it to unlock. Keycard system settings, return to security menu. And then this one, we still don't have the password. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many digits can we do? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we can. Oh wow, we can just kind of keep on going with it. The incorrect password. I was with a shot. All right. All right. Well, I'm not gonna sit here and just try to guess for too long here. Was it blue moments are true, red or false? We did kind of already know that. This red one, is this the same one? Further notice the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. So that's not true. Again, the clock and the tie. Again, we have the pictures that we've seen the tie before on this run. That's good to know. That's me. Yeah, it doesn't look like the security room depicts that there's anyone else watching us. But this will take us over here. We basically get a free access here. Music room. 1 major key and 1 minor key. Waka waka. That's new. I kind of want to try that one. The terrace would be handy. See, those would both be handy, but this gives us another pathway. And it gives us keys, which I feel like are going to be handy. So I'm going to do that. Okay, major key. Oh, if you unlock a door with a prism key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop, we'll draw floor plans of the same color. Oh, neat. Okay. Okay, all right. Can I start playing music? Start just like doing like what's like any of those ragtime. Boom. I can't play drums. Oh, that's natural music. Everyone knows the music comes from the spine, so it's important to have spinal. Hold on. A locked room. I'm tempted to save the keys at this point and not use them. And try using any unlocked keys first. See how far those get us. I'm tempted to do that. You're locked, you're locked. Boo. Oh, that's a lot of stepping. That's a lot of backwards walking. Let's see if we can get anything cool with the secret garden pathway here. I know I'm using up so many steps, but we allegedly have a lot of fruit scattered around. Ooh, you cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. Although we can't... I feel like the dark room is useless to us because it just leads to dead ends. So we don't want to do this. So we either want the storeroom or we want the garage. I'm going to go with the storeroom. 1, because I can't do the garage because I don't have the gem. And 2, because we already have a handful of keys. I'd like to get more variety of items. So I'm going to do that. Oh, man, the music turned so peaceful when we got the music room. I dig it. Oh, sideways rain. Sideways rain. It's the only line from Chocolate Rain that I know. Classic. I know we've got all of these, but I'm kind of actually tempted to explore because we're in a good position with stuff. So I kind of want to do that. Dang it. Wait, I'm looking at the... Yeah, that's my last option other than going north. Okay, we'll just use a regular key. Check 1 item and retrieve it on another day. Ooh, that's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Dining room. The dining room. Oh, the layout of that is rude. That it's gonna... become a dead end on us. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. So no matter what, it's a dead end. I don't really have any items that I think I want to check right now. They're just ones that I'd like to use. What rank am I at this point? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, okay, when we get to 8. So if we get up there, so we'll inevitably do that. So I feel like this might be kind of a good one. We can get that and we can come back there. But I don't know what the stars do. I'm so curious about what the stars do. I'm gonna go with that one because I know we're gonna get to rank 8. I know we can get there today, so I feel like that's gonna be a neato mosquito thing to see what it does for us. It is a little disturbing that it will be served afterwards, but hey, you know. All right, so we need to go back through this way, right? Yeah. I should be paying attention also to where fruit, although I bet you fruit only shows up in those old, in the rooms that we've already opened. Passageway, well, we can't do that one, so the billiard room. Okay, the billiard room, let's do the puzzle and get something out of it. I think we're probably just going to get gems. Seems to usually be it. Can I not, like, get a crime-committing pool ball or pool cue or something? Is that not allowed? Yes, that's not allowed. Oh, it's just interacting with the door, I was going to say. Oh, can I have 4 beers? Play darts? No, okay, we're just doing this one. So 8. Okay, so all 8 plus 3 plus 2, so 8, that's 13. 8 plus 3 minus 7, I think was what it was, how I figured it out. 8 plus 3, that's 11, minus 7 would be 4. Is that, do I have that right? Yep, okay. 10, so, okay, and that's multiplying. Oh, so this is where it gets tricky. I think we go inside out, maybe. 10 minus 5, so 5 times 4 is 20. That do it? Yep, that did it. 5 times 4, that's 20. Minus 10, so that's 10. Oh, wait, no, did I do that backwards? Oh, it didn't matter. It worked out. Okay. Oh, we got a key card. Opens electronically powered security doors. Well, kind of made it so that that's not really a thing happening. Unless we end up with more security doors as things pass. Some good items right now, actually. I'm not going to lie. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Courtyard. Keys for sale would be neat. Lavatory is not that helpful. I don't hate the idea of the courtyard because that also gets us away north. Let's do that. Actually, that might work out for us because we've got... Yeah, this is going to actually probably work out okay for us. I don't know if that's going to be worth it. I want to do... There we go. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. No, it doesn't give us a north-facing one. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. That doesn't... Presumably we can approach the antechamber from another direction. So because I have a couple options to go north still, I'm assuming that's the case, that we can get up to the antechamber that way. I'm gonna do this, get my package. I got your package right here. Oh geez, I just looked at the time. I'm like, oh, what are you? Function, greater chance of finding key and money. Nice. Oh, that's sick. Is it the same letter? Yeah, that's the same letter. Oh, that's radical. Okay, I just looked at the time. More detail. Wait, the 6th, yeah. The client has to the address the client has provided. I don't know that we have seen. Wait, what do we have here? Hold on a second. That might not be anything. Okay. All right. 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 Oh, geez. Hold on. How many? One sleeping mask, 2 gems, 2 keys. Nice. Oh my gosh, this is a sweet run. We're getting some awesome stuff here, man. All right. Okay. 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 Because I looked at the time, because we gotta call it a session here. I'm gonna say thank you so much for joining me. I do love and appreciate every last one of you. I didn't talk about it as much because I just am so enraptured in this game. Ooh. Employed with our staff. What is it? Wait, hold on. What does it say down below there? I can't read that. Oh man. Okay, sorry. I didn't talk about it as much as I wanted to, but take mental health days when you need them, guys. Like, I can vouch for it right now. I feel great, and I feel much better about having to go back to work next time I do. You know what I mean? Like, it's worth it to do it. It counts, even if your boss isn't gonna count it. Just, I don't know, man. Like, say you've got food poisoning or something. Just and let yourself take your mental health days. Look out for yourselves, right? Like, I don't like the concept of us being selfish and looking out for only ourselves, but balance looking out for yourself with looking out for each other, right? Like, make sure you take care of yourself, because you can't count on other people looking after you. We want to, we should get to that point, but we're not there as a human race. So I don't know, man. Just take care of yourself. There you go. Okay, anyway, love you. Bye. Are you still there? I mean it, man. Take care of yourself. Yeah. I'm being weird about it right now, but seriously, take care of yourself. Like, for realsies. For realsies, for actuals. You and your loved ones will appreciate it for you. Okay, for real. Bye now.